Metro Police are investigating after a man was shot and killed in the parking lot of a Wendy's. We're told that officers found a man shot around 11:30 last night outside the restaurant at 12th and Broadway. We're told that he died at the hospital.
Louisville Water is working a water main break in South Louisville. The company says a 16-inch pipe broke around 8:30 Sunday morning at 3rd and West Kenton Streets. You can see here the break left several cars in the area submerged in water. The company says 11 customers, including homes and businesses, were without service during repairs. The water company's original goal was to have service restored by midnight, but it hasn't announced if it's done that yet.
Well, right now, police are searching for the suspects who they say shot 3 people at a DMV on Friday afternoon. All 3 of those victims have died.
Eyewitnesses tell us 2 men in masks are responsible for the shooting.
2 masked men came from around the corner and then walked up to the guy that was laying on the ground and shot him in the stomach and the chest probably about 7 times. And then the taller of the 2 men shot him in the head at least 2 to 3 more times, and then they ran off.
The triple shooting happened just around noon at the licensing office in Valley Station. According to police, the shooter and the people shot were all outside the building. An 18-year-old man died at the scene. 2 women were taken to the hospital where both died from their injuries. Witnesses told police the suspect or suspects fled the scene in a vehicle. LMPD did not have a description of the vehicle and said investigators were still reviewing surveillance video. If you know anything about this shooting, call the anonymous tip line. It is 574 LMPD.
A man is facing charges in a deadly hit and run in Nelson County. 48-year-old Jason Hamilton turned himself in on Saturday hours after police say he hit and killed 20-year-old Amari Mays Clark. The crash happened around 11 p.m. on Friday night. Mays Clark was standing outside of a car in the emergency lane of Bluegrass Parkway. The driver of the car, 20-year-old Nelson Pacheco, was changing a tire at the time. Hamilton hit both Mays Clark and Pacheco. Mays Clark died at the scene. Pacheco was taken to the hospital and is expected to survive. Hamilton is currently in the Nelson County Jail on a $500,000 bond. He's facing multiple charges, including vehicular homicide while under the influence of alcohol.
Metro Police are looking for the person responsible for a deadly hit and run in the California neighborhood. Police say it happened just after 4 in the morning on Saturday near the intersection of 20th and Broadway streets. It's a few blocks from Alberta O. Jones Park. Police say a woman who was not in the crosswalk was hit. The driver of the vehicle did not stop to check on her and left the scene.
Violence is trending down in the Highlands. That's according to District 8 Metro Councilman Ben Reno Weber, who held a community meeting last night. Community members have been concerned about the violence they believe is brought on by the nightlife in the area. Reno Weber highlighted the improvements that he's seen in the neighborhood.
The mayor was recently talking about how violence is down by 40% in our city. It's down by even more in what is the second safest police district in the entire city. So we're really glad about that.
Community members attribute the drop in violence with Metro ABC cracking down on bars and revoking some liquor licenses or just denying renewal requests. One of those bars is Baxter's 942. Metro ABC pointed to 4 violent incidents outside and nearby their bar. The owners have appealed the decision to the Kentucky ABC board. The decision is set to be made sometime here in the next month.
And we now know that 21 people in Kentucky have died due to the recent severe weather. Governor Andy Beshear says the latest death was in Logan County. Beshear will give another update later this morning. Almost 600 people across the state are misplaced from flooding, now sheltering in parks, hotels, schools, and churches. First responders have rescued more than 1,300 people.
Here in Louisville, as those floodwaters start to go down, it's leaving behind pounds and pounds of trash and debris. You can see some of that in the video right here. This was taken at the Great Lawn. Now, currently, it's covered in everything from toys to bottles, even appliances.
We've seen a lot of balls. We saw a little soccer ball, some racquet balls, and then we look up like, is that a refrigerator? Yes, it is. So crazy. Like, where does it even come from?
Now, the city can't just push the debris back into the river. It has to be hauled away. So Waterfront Park is now asking for your help. If you have some time today or tomorrow, Waterfront Park is organizing a community cleanup to help restore the park in time for spring. It's from 1 until 4. You can go ahead and park in the Wharf Blue parking lot and use the code FEB25 at the park kiosk. Volunteers are encouraged to wear long pants, sturdy closed-toed shoes, and some masks.